Hi, welcome to another episode of LiveFearless. And today I'm going to talk to you about something that most women dread. Okay, what is it that most women fear? Let me give you a clue. You should never ask a woman her age. I wonder where that came from. Yes, I'm talking about aging. Aging is something that most women do not look forward to. There was a study done by the British retailer Superdry, and they asked women, when do you really start worrying about aging? And you will not believe, 29 is the age at which women start worrying about wrinkles, sagging skin, grey hair, fine lines. 29. Isn't that what we call youth? Aging is intrinsic, obvious and natural part of evolution. There is nobody who can escape aging, right? Humans, animals, nobody. But interestingly, more than men, women fear aging. Men fear getting irrelevant once they stopped working, but women fear a loss of identity. The loss of looks is to great extent feared with loss of identity, and that is where the problem is. But do you know what the root cause of all of this is? Let's have a flashback and try and understand this. As women, we've grown up constantly looking for external validation and acceptance. In fact, fear of aging is to a great extent associated with fear of abandonment. बहुत पहले जब लोगों की 2-3 बीवियाँ होती थी, and if you remember, एक बीवी जब बूढ़ी हो जाती थी या जब उससे जितने बच्चे हो सकते थे हो चुके होते, men used to get married to a younger woman. Now why is this? Because it has always been looked at women's relevance was more to procreate, was more to have kids. So there is an internal bias towards thinking that once you stop procreating, once you cannot have any more children, you start being irrelevant. To a great extent, all of this is also associated with the looks. The fear of abandonment because of this has constantly put pressure on women to continue to look attractive. In fact, this is something that most cosmetic companies have used. I think the entire cosmetic industry has been thriving on your fine lines, on your graying hair, and on your wrinkles. For years, women have been judged on how they look. Have you ever seen an ad which talks so much about anti-wrinkle for men or fine lines for men? No, why is everything targeted at women? In fact, it's very interesting to understand that the age that these cosmetic companies are actually propagating for use of anti-wrinkle cream has been coming down over the last few years. It began with 40, now it is 30. There are some companies which tell you to start using an anti-wrinkle cream in your 20s. Is it really that necessary that you need to start focusing on all of this at such a young age? Forget the cosmetic companies. The society as a whole is not really helping much. Why are we actually associating ourselves, our identity, what we want to do in life just around our looks? In fact, it's very interesting to see if you ask a lot of women, what is it that they fear the most about getting old? Well, it's not just body aches, or it's not just hot flashes, or it's not just, health issues. It's so much more about looks. We are constantly in our head trying to get validated by everything around us. हमें ऐसे लगता है कि जब हम अच्छे दिखना बंद हो जाएंगे, हम relevant होना बंद हो जाएंगे, लोग हमें पसंद करना बंद करेंगे. पर ऐसे है नहीं ना. Your identity is not just your looks. आप जो life में कर रहे हो, which is lot more relevant than what your looks are, right? So till when should we hold on to this glamorous dream? Mind you, I'm not against Botox. I'm just against the power those wrinkles hold to define your self-worth. Does the definition of gorgeousness always have to be a pretty face and a tiny figure? Can't it actually be the way you walk, talk, treat people, think, or your identity of what you do? Can we actually shift our mindset from giving the importance to looks to actually looking at what is the relevance we bring to somebody's life? If you really want to be relevant in somebody's life, you don't really have to be good looking, right? It could be what you bring to the table. It could just be how loving you are, how caring you are, how much you're always there around for that person. So stop associating your sense of worth with your looks. And I think aging is beautiful. And there's this beautiful poem by this poet Erin that I'm going to read out to you now. You're not your age, nor the size of the clothes you wear. You're not your weight, nor the color of your hair. You're not your name or the dimples in your cheek. You're all the books you read and all the words that you speak. You're your croaky morning voice and the smiles that you try to hide. You're the sweetness in your laughter and every tear that you've cried. You're the songs you sing so loudly when you know you're all alone. You're the places that you've been to and the one that you call your home. You're the things that you believe in and the people that you love. You're the photos in your bedroom and the future you dream of. You're made of so much beauty, but it seems that you forgot when you decided that you were defined by everything that you're not. I hope you've liked this video, and for more such videos, do like, share and subscribe to Live Fearless. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram handle LiveFearlessOfficial. If you have any questions or any comments, do write them down. And until then, live fearless.